Good morning, Astrolifers. And so I am back from this retreat in Nouméa, New Caledonia, which was an awesome experience. It was absolutely, exhilarating, wild. We ended up in a beautiful place that is called Marais. We had the opportunity to be able to access there, to go to tribes and places where there is no one, beaches to ourselves with those turquoise colors. Even the pictures don't necessarily do justice to the pureness of the water and how beautiful it was. And that had something very reassuring about that is that there are still in the world places that are in touch, where you can see all those shells and where you can see all those fish. Yes, it was just absolutely amazing. Very, very rich in energy. Very intense healing that we did over there with meditation. That was awesome. And that Taryn did do for us. It was absolutely beautiful. The food, I had forgotten how much the French food is nice. And even the wines, I mean, it was just, it was really amazing. It was, the taste was just absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to do another one between the 12th to the 19th of December. And yes, you can join us. It's just amazing. I mean, the food, the energy, the beauty, and it's only 2 hours flight, so it's very, very quickly. You go up on the plane, you go back down, and you're already there. So let me know if you're interested. And I ended up even driving a bus. So the word was to be, to adapt. It was really good fun and beautiful setting. It was just gorgeous. So what's happening this week? This week we have a lot of things going on. So obviously we had Australia Day, so a lot of controversy on that subject, and that's why I did post that thing where we should be all hand in hand, because at the end of the day, depending on the races, we all share the same planet, and the goal is to really look after each other and look after that planet. Definitely when we are in Aquarius, that is what it's all about, is to look after each other, understanding that we are part of it all, that we need to all blend and all understand each other. That is key to make this planet a beautiful place and to live in harmony and in peace. So understanding and communication is definitely what is important in that subject. I will talk about a subject as well that a lot of people have been asking me about. I usually stay out of political or royals, but I will give you my point of view about Meghan and Harry. I usually stay out of it because it is a touchy subject, and we all love Harry, and everybody, wants things to work out or not work out. I mean, either way, I will tell you what I think about their compatibility or not, because I know a lot of you have been asking me, so I will give you my point of view on that one. Anyway, let's talk first about the stars. And first, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Make it count. This week is absolutely massive. First, because we are going to go in Mercury retrograde very, very soon. And yes, there is the shadow, and the shadow will start hitting us from the 10th. So please make sure that you are ready, that you are doing everything that you want, that you are planting the seeds. I will also advise the Aquarius to do so. Please do not miss that. I know that some of you guys are Rats of Metal or Ox of Metal, and you're like, well, hang on, my ears are coming, or even water. But be careful, because you actually have Saturn, the planet of difficulty, that is going to be hitting you and be over you into your chart from the 22nd of March. So do the things that you have to do now. Do them even before the 10th, before we start having the shadow. The real Mercury retrograde only starts going backwards on the 16th, 17th of next month. But you want to have done everything that you can before that. Okay, so what's going on today? Well, today it's a mixture of emotion, actually. It's between love and passion. So if you feel like, oh, I'm in love, I find everything beautiful, it's very nice, but in the same time, you've got that passion behind, it's normal. There are two kinds of aspects there today. There's tomorrow Venus on the 27th, 28th, which is more, 28, especially for us in Australia, more the 27th on the other side of the planet. So it's always the second day that is more here. We have a little bit of advance compared of the people that are overseas. So yes, go out, enjoy yourself. I mean, Venus, Neptune together is just an awesome aspect. You want to go out, you want to have fun, you want to be doing things, you know, that are linked with beauty. I'm going to do some videos with my elite, so that's going to be amazing because you cannot have a better aspect than that. And then after that, towards the end of the 29th, going more towards the 30th, we have Mars square Neptune. So just double check on everything. Mars is all about, you know, moving forwards and doing contracts and stuff like that, but there is Neptune. So as nice things might seem and beautiful, you just want to make sure that you are aware of everything that is included in it. You know, before you sign any contracts, you just want to double check. And it's fine because we've got some awesome aspects coming up anyway to sign any kind of contracts or papers, so just wait for that. Then we've got the 1st and the 2nd of February, and we have an awesome aspect with Venus again that is sextile Pluto, so that's going to be very, very passionate. So if you can go out on that night again, on those nights, it is a strong aspect, so it's definitely going to be at least on those 2 days, wherever you are in the world. So yes, it's Venus, it's love. Pluto is also the transformation, and it's sure is going to be very, very passionate. And then we've got also on the 3rd and the 4th, Venus that is going to be sextile with Saturn, which is going to be any kind of promises made, promises and things that you will say will be kept, because Venus at the end of the day, it's all about love and relationships, and with Saturn it's going to do the long term, the distance. So very, very good week this week. It's an amazing week. So see, you want to be doing that. I'm just going to go a little bit further with next week. I just want you to be ready, because on the 5th, 6th there are some really good news, and on the 8th, 9th it's an awesome day to go out. Yes, there will be a full moon. It is in Leo, and it's going to be perfect for entertainment, or to have a party, or to go to a VIP, you know, place or something that is beautiful and magical, or, you know, kind of like an upgrade type of thing. Everything's going to be really awesome. So that is going to be great. But it is important that you don't miss those days when I've been saying, you know, that it was good. Like, for example, the 5th and 6th, you can sign things, you can, all that, those week, this week, you can create things, you can launch things. The only day where you shouldn't be signing something is on the 29th. So, but all the rest, just go for it and really go and push, because after that, we will start hitting the 10th of February, and then the shadow will start. So you don't really want to be starting something when there is already the shadow of Mercury retrograde, because everything is slowing down. So that means that whatever you will have started and the things that you will be launching will also be slowing down. That will be created under that energy. And so obviously it won't be going up, it will just be going down. So kind of until the 10th is a good time to start launching things. After that, you wouldn't want to really do it. And then it would be time to rest, to slow down, to finish the projects that you have started. And but we'll talk about that as we go, to make sure you really make the most out of everything. So New Year, Chinese New Year, the Rat of Metal. Yes, it's going to be fast. Yeah, it's all about moving and the finances and the institution and things that are changing. We've already seen since Saturn has been in Capricorn, a lot of things have been changing, like you know, some laws, some things about the finances, the bitcoins, marriage was accepted between both sexes. A lot of things have been changed, and that is normal, because that's what it was all about. It was changing things that were the base, the roots of the way we live, the foundations, because people were sick of certain things. So a lot of things are going to evolve, especially, as I said, in the world of finances, which is going to be all about knowing where to invest and what to do. It's going to accelerate. The pace is going to accelerate, and there's going to be a lot of parties, a lot of gathering. Again, that's what the Rat loves to do. It's all about structure as well. We have a year that is 2020. It's all about the 4. It's all about, building the foundation of the new cycle. So I did post yesterday, try to surround yourself with the right people. You don't want to be with people that, are not positive, are not supporting you. I see a lot of people suffering because you are not with the right people around you, and to be supported or to be loved or to, be with people that you care about or that care about you is so important. So yes, clean up. Try to start this year being very honest, and remember, you are responsible of your own karma. No one else is. So it is a big responsibility, but you need to do what is important for you and your loved ones. If it is positive for you, obviously, because I see a lot of people also staying in relationships or even having a lot of suffering because, of the family. And it's not because it's your family member that you need to stay in that suffering, Make sure you always protect yourself and what you can take on or not, because that is extremely important. So yes, the Aquarius, make sure you do everything that is important now, even more than anyone else. I know you're going to get Jupiter at the end of this year, but before that you will have Saturn starting to kick in, and then it will be there for the next 3 years. So you really want to make sure you have sorted everything that needs to be, because you need to have organized all that. So what is my thinking about Harry and Meghan? Are they compatible, yes or no? I'm sorry, but they are not. They're absolutely not. There is something very karmic, and that is why they were attracted to each other. Prince Harry is number 1 as a person, and Meghan is going through a phase 1, and vice versa. Harry is going through a phase 4, and she's a number 4 as a person. So they thought, okay, well, we've got the same ideas, we've got the same thing, but you have to remember that one is Virgo. Prince Harry was born on the 15th of September 1984, so he's a Virgo, a rat of wood, and Meghan is a rooster of metal, so she's a Leo, rooster of metal. So that is definitely an issue, because the rat and the rooster are not the best friends, unfortunately, and the metal and the wood definitely not as well either. So as soon as I saw them going out together, I was like, wow, he's going to go for a ride. I love the idea of their marriage. I support the fact that they wanted, to show a different way of living, a different way of doing their couples, and the whole idea is absolutely beautiful. And they did create a son, with in between that obviously will be the link, with his element Earth will be the link between the two of them. But as soon as he was going out with her and being married with her, he was going to go through a hard time. So this year is going to be quite a strange year for them and a couple, because, and obviously it has already started, because we are in the rat, yes, and we do have a lot of aspects obviously with earth signs, which he has, but on the other side it is metal, which is not his element, so it's shaping him, it's transforming him, and it is the element of Meghan, yes, but an opposite year. So they're probably going to be extremely exhausted by the time that they reach 2021. That is going to be a better year for both. Thank God for that. It's going to be a little bit quieter, but at the end of the day, it all depends on how much Meghan is going to want to shape Harry with the metal, and carving. So yes, it is refining him, it is transforming him, but at one stage he might say that it is enough. So I'm just hoping that the energy of their son in between with the element Earth, that is going to be able to their child, that is going to be able to actually settle all that and actually give them enough grounding, because the earth nourishes the metal, but also enough grounding for the wood that Harry is, to be able to ground himself and to feel better. So this is it. This is my point of view. I hope that that they can work everything out. I know it's never going to be easy, but you know, always hoping that love might prevail and win in that sense. So that's it. Look, otherwise it is an amazing week. Already today you should feel in love. Go out, enjoy, go out with your loved one today, tomorrow, even on Wednesday. Just don't sign any contract on Wednesday. That's all there is, and the rest of the week is going to be absolutely awesome. And just make sure that you do everything before we start slowing down with Mercury retrograde. That's it. You can still join us for the Chinese New Year. I'm actually going to change the venue. So everyone that is interested, my VAs are going to send you a message. It's important that you get it, just not to get go into the wrong place. I'm going to try to avoid Chinatown. There is a virus for the moment. So I just thought that I don't really want my people to have a chance to fall sick. So I'm going to just change the venue, but I will make sure that my VAs are contacting each and every one of you, and we will definitely put it on my wall, on the group, on the page, and on my profile, just to make sure that you know the venue. But yes, we are not going to go into Chinatown because of the coronavirus that there is for the moment. I think it's better to avoid, and I want to protect my people. That's what I'm all about. So I prefer that we go into a place that is a little bit less possibly affected. That's it. Take care, everyone, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye, everyone. Oh yes, next time it will be on Sunday. Yesterday I just arrived and had to look after my family, but from now on it will be on Sunday. Bye, everyone. Bye.